Hey everybody, this is Sherry Denny coming to you straight from Alaska. And I'm really excited tonight to be bringing you something new because today is our first Tuesday. We've been doing this for months and months and months on end on Monday nights, but we've changed it to Tuesday night so that we can already have your attention after the Tuesday overview and people can just pop on here 15 minutes later and get training. And hopefully this is going to work out because for some people it's a complete change. It's a switch. They're not used to it. And the time has changed as well. It is now, well, it's 5 o'clock Alaska time right now. So it's going to be 6 p.m. Pacific. And I did this for you guys over there on the East Coast. So you don't have to wait till 10 o'clock. Now you get to watch this at 9 p.m. live Eastern time, or you can always get the recording. A lot of them I record, but there's stuff on there that I can't put it out publicly if we talk about income, because the FTC, as you guys know, is really getting down on companies for doing that. But I got to tell you, we're in a pretty cool position where they're actually hunting you out when you have people that are already making over $1 million in their first year in this company. It's just fantastic. So, and that's not making an income statement, it's happening. So I wanted to find out, and you guys can either text me, message me. I have a question to ask you is, first of all, just welcome everybody. I'm glad you're here. We used to do these morning motivation calls and they were at 8 o'clock. Actually, I think they were 8 o'clock my time. So that was 9 a.m. Pacific time. And we had a lot of people that loved going to them. I mean, you know, it started out with about 30, 40 people in the very beginning. This was like over a year ago. And then it kind of dwindled down to, I mean, 12, 15 people of the same people that were on there all the time, which is fantastic because those are the ones that are actually moving and doing something in the business here. But we stopped doing those because there were 4 of us that were doing the calls constantly. I think it was myself, Curry, Julia, Weary, and Tina and Kelly. And, you know, I don't know if it just was an interest or whatever it was, or we just got really crazy busy with, you know, building our teams, which really this is happening. But I want to know, and you guys can message me privately, or you can put it on the Team Visionaries thread if you want to. Just try to not keep that one so noisy. If you would like to reinstate those morning calls with this team, with just Team Visionaries, and they're only going to be 10 minutes, and it can be Monday through Friday, or we could do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just 10 minutes at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning, my time, which is 9 o'clock Pacific. I think you're all up by then. I don't know, but most of the people that run their own business, they're usually up about 5 or 6 in the morning now. That seems to be the norm. So about 9 o'clock Pacific time would be nice to have that. And I want you guys to do the calls, not just me. I would even like the people from Denmark, if they want, the people that we have in South Africa, the Philippines, where else, in London, England, anywhere that anybody is with this team, and they want to go ahead and go in and actually record a call, they can do that. And it'll be obviously on my own conference call line that I've had for years. But I want to know if you guys want to start those again. That would be fun. I know Kathy Lucan was kind of depressed when we stopped doing those. So Kathy, I heard you. And the other thing is, I've reinitiated, and you've probably seen this, it's a platform that I use to work with Rapid Funnel that is able to make 1-page websites. And as you guys probably saw that on our Team Visionaries, there is a page for you guys to use that it has all the white papers on there. There is absolutely no, it's generic. There's no connection to anything or anybody on there. So you guys feel free to use that. And I'm going to show you, give you a few quick steps. I think I've got like, I don't know, 6 of them here. 4. Yay, lucky you guys. And then I want to show you that page that we're sending out to people. And, you know, Diane Lucas, she's just amazing. And even, Dr. Lucas comes up, and I was over at their office yesterday, and we were talking about what is a different type of script that you can send out to somebody that maybe they don't know what a white paper is. So I've got that for you, and I'm going to share it with you as well. So anytime I drive anywhere, or, just here soon, I'll be walking up the hill again here, but anytime it's drive time, windshield time, or I'm sitting around here, I always use my time very creatively toward the APL Go business. Now, you guys, that's me. I mean, other people, you may have a job that you got to go to, like Kathy said earlier, she has to go to that 4-letter word, work. I get it. But any time that you can actually fit APL Go in there with what we're doing and where this company is going, you don't want to miss out. So I don't know. And I look back on this, I wasn't raised in a perfect family. So many people know that. Were you raised in a perfect family? You had a perfect life. Everything just was handed to you, like some people were, I hate to say it, like born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Gosh, did I say that? There's people out there that they're just comfortable. But then there's somebody, that you run into, and they've had this incredibly rough life. And I've been watching and listening to some videos and hearing some audios. And as a matter of fact, if Randy knows absolutely about this one, Ray Higdon, if you guys ever have the opportunity to hear his story, it will make you cringe. I didn't know his story before. I've only known him later. In fact, I've only known him for the past 2 years, if that long, maybe even just 18 months. And he's just doing so well. Everything is just roses. It wasn't that way. And I know with a lot of people, it wasn't that way. They didn't have the perfect family. They got abused. I mean, this poor guy got abused till he was 12 years old. Really bad. And he always knew that there was some reason, if there's some people that want to really go down that path, and, they just want to not be here anymore. I've got that story too, you guys. And when I shared it, it scared the living daylights out of me, because I didn't realize how many people felt the same way. Now, I'm not going to go down that dark road. What I'm here for is you guys are here because this industry has something for you. There's nobody in this industry that I've run into and they've said that, oh yeah, I've had a perfect life. Nobody, not one person. And I've asked quite a few. Oh, you had it real easy. Oh, if you only knew the story. That's what I get from them. So I can assume that many of you didn't have that perfect background, right? There's just something that is always telling you in your head, you want something more. And that's why you're here. So something about this industry has drawn you here, but are you where you want to be? Some of you have been here since, we started this back in July 2020. Some of you came in that very last couple days, some of you the next week, some of you, just a couple months ago. But are you where you want to be? And if you just started, where do you want to be 5 years from now? And how are you going to get there? Well, maybe it's time for you, just like I was listening to in this Audible book, maybe it's time for you to get upset with yourself. I certainly did. I mean, I kicked myself in the butt last month. And you go, what, you? Oh yeah, we have our moments. Ray Higdon had his moments. Jessica, his wife, had her moments. It's not been that easy. And it could get a lot easier for you if you plug in and get in tune to what's going on and quit thinking you can do this on your own. You guys, it's not it's not a copy, cut, and paste thing all the time. You really need to stay plugged in. So step one, I'm going to give you 4 really good ones here. Step one is definitely be reading the books, the audio books, find out what makes you move and figure that out. Figure out what makes you move. If it's looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, you know what? I've just about had it with the way that you've been treating yourself lately, and you need to kick yourself in the butt and you need to get moving with what's going on here, because this is, and you guys, it's been a long time since I've been able to say this. This is the best thing I've seen hit you in 30 years. So do something about it. Don't spend more than 5 minutes organizing that list or that desk, or, you know, cleaning your room or whatever it is, or, you know, having to make an office so I could do this better. You guys, I'm right here in my living room with my computer facing outside. So yeah, I've got a great view, but it is right here. And I've got 2 spare bedrooms I could be using for an office. Set it up, get it going, and get yourself moving. And then you'll be able to share what's next with people. So that list, organize it. Take about 5 minutes to do that. You know who you want to send your information out to. Step 2, figure out your challenges right away. And do you have stickability? I'm beginning to love that word. Or are you all over the place? Are you all over the place with your daily routine? Some people start at night and they write their little routine, or they're used to having a specific thing that they do every. I do. I have a specific little routine that I go through every morning. Mess that up and I'm like, I'm kind of thrown off. So the night before, write down the tasks that you know you have to get done, like sending out 5 contacts. Just send out 5. I'm not asking you to send 10, 20, 50, 100, 5. And that way you'll be able to keep up with them. Take action about what you're doing. And by the way, step number 2, stop complaining about the things that bother you, and please just figure them out. You guys are adults. You're big boys now. You're big girls now. Figure out what's bugging you and get it figured out so you can move forward with this, because we are not going to leave anybody behind. But then on the other hand, you know, there's books and stuff that you guys can be reading, and I am not targeting anybody on this. I'm targeting myself. I'm guilty of this myself for taking so long to get back up to corporate director or get up to national director. That is like a huge, huge thing on my list right now. And that's going to take all of you guys, somebody on here, somebody listening to this, 2, 4, 6, 8 people. You've got to become corporate directors. Yes, you do. So explore, step number 3, explore your options to make your time work better for you. And what I mean by that is listen to audio tapes, listen to mindset, what do they call those things? Podcasts. Instead of turning on the TV or the radio. Use your drive time, like I said before, for learning time instead of listening to the radio. Carve out time every single day, whether that is 2 hours, 4 hours, however long, 1 hour, whatever block of time that you have, and make it consistent every single day. By the way, keyword there is consistent. And make that time work for you. Now, number 4, excuse me. Now it's time to take the action on your plan. That list, take action on that list. 2, send out this first text question. And I'm going to show that to you here. This is the next thing coming up. I'm so excited about this. Send out a first text question asking permission if they would want to see this information that you have. So you're sitting there going, golly, what is that message I want to send out? You know, how can I make this better? All these things that are going through your mind, which, by the way, stop you from doing the next thing. So we made it easier for you. So what I want to do is go over here. I'm going to screen share and I'm going to show you what we're sending out to people. Hold on. Screen share 1. And hopefully you guys can see this. You give me a thumbs up there if you guys can see this. Oh, I don't know if you have your cameras on or not, but it does say that I am screen sharing. So, okay, and I've got screen one. So I hope you guys are seeing this. I can't tell if you are or not. Clee, can you unmute yourself and tell me if you're seeing this? Because I'm not seeing a. Oh yes,
I
okay.
see it.
All right, now you can. It finally came up. Okay, so this is a simple daily tasks of contacting people, and the very first thing, and by the way, it's one page, seven things on it. Well, the seventh one is, the three-way call and making that happen. So the first thing is get that list of people, and you're going to send out 5 messages a day. This first text message could be this big part up here that we've been using. You guys have seen this before. Would you or your office be interested in a new product introduced to the United States? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This is the one that Dr. and Diane Lucas brought up yesterday. He says, I still use homeopathic remedies, essential oils, and now this. Would you like to know what this is? That's your text. So we started sending those out. And by the way, we got 3 people that commented back on getting, took an invite, and we're on the APL Go overview with Tina and Kelly. So this one is short, sweet, and to the point. And yeah, they want to know what this is. So then I have sent them this, the next one. I should put this up first and then the next one. So if 24 hours have passed and they have not, does anybody get people that don't respond to their messages? We all do. And we know, a few years back, people get a text message and boom, they're on their phone going, oh, who was that? Who was that? Not anymore. They're like, look at it and go, oh, I'll get to it later. People. It's our culture, whatever it is. But we know for a fact that they look at their phone, because that's the way we humans are. So if they don't respond to your text, then send this step 2. If no response, text to them, did you get my text? And if they don't respond to you, you know what? Leave them on your list, move on, you guys. There are so many more people to show this to, but you're still probably thinking, oh, but my list isn't very long. Your list is going to get longer. And once you have people that you're working with them to help them with their list. So really, the reality is you never run out of people to talk to. So if they did respond, and here's the fun part now, you guys, add to the text from Rapid Funnel, our white papers. That link is now in there, and it is generic, and you can say, I'm glad that you said yes, or ask for info. And then the link from Rapid Funnel is the next step below. So you go to Rapid Funnel, and you're going to pull up under product tab. By the way, you need to put their information in, their email, their phone number, at least their phone number, so that you can text this over to them. And by the way, I did run into a thing today. I was working with somebody's Rapid Funnel, and they didn't have their address set up in their own personal settings, and it stops stuff from going out. So make sure that you have your address set up properly in the settings in your Rapid Funnel, so you can send out invites. That's what stopped that one. So you're going to go to the step number 4 and go into the products tab, and under that you're going to go to present. And under that, you're going to see the research papers. Click on that and send it however you want, through social media, through their email, or through a text message. And you can even, I've done this myself, but you're not going to get it. You won't get the message back that they've clicked on it. You can message that to yourself, and you can use that message and send it out to people that maybe aren't on social media, or somehow or another you have their information. You can use it in other ways, but stick with the typical normal ways that we do it. The third step is from your Rapid Funnel. You're going to present after they've seen the white papers. You're going to want to send them the 3-minute video about APL Go, what these products are, because I have sent out the white papers, and I've also gotten a message back. Okay, what is it? Even though it talks about the lozenges, they still don't know what it is. So eventually you're going to have to send out either the 3-minute video or the 1.5-minute video, something that is in present under the DNA drops in Rapid Funnel. And then if they're interested, you want to go ahead, if they viewed 50% of it, I don't even wait. I get them on the phone. I know if you guys aren't, if anybody is not comfortable with just calling them up and getting them on the phone, please call me, call somebody that is not afraid to do that. And we will have you make that call, but we will be on there with you to help you through that. Because you guys, look, it's nice to practice on people if you can, but the timing is so critical here with the amount of people that are going to be coming in, because these white papers got released like Sunday out to the rest of the company. You guys, your limited amount of time is now over, and you want to be the first to get these out to people. So the next thing, if they're interested in and they want to talk about the company, it's time to call your upline or me. You guys know I work this like 24/7 with all the teams that are overseas. And yes, I do get text messages 3 o'clock in the morning. And yes, I do answer them. They're kind of freaking out that I do. But, when you can stop and take a rest anytime during the day because you don't have to, go to a job, that's the nice, convenient thing about it now. The best thing about it I would like to be seeing all of you guys making a bunch of money so you can have the options and the choices that you want to do with your time as well. So when you've done this step 6 and you get somebody on the line to help them close or to help them answer the questions, the main thing is just ask the question. What questions do you have right now that I can help you with that might possibly get you closer to getting started? Anything similar to that. And then when you're ready to sign them up, you guys, be sure to have your link ready. Be sure to be at your back office so that you can go into your back office and you can put in their information and send them the link that they can get started. Be sure to also tell them it's a little tricky right now. There's kind of, I don't want to call it a glitch, but that's probably the best way to say it, is if you get that link, go ahead and get back with the person that sent it to you, or get on a Zoom webinar. The best place to do it is right here on gozoomgo.com, and we go through the whole thing with them. And be sure to edify. You guys, I still have people that call me up. It happens to Tina and Kelly too, and they just say, hey, this is, Joe Schmo on the phone here. And I'm, I'm talking to, really, I'm not kidding you. It's about the way it goes. And here's Tina. You guys, you got to edify. And it's not for me. It's not for Tina. It's not for Kelly. It's for the person that you're talking to. They want to know that the person that they're going to be talking to has some credibility. So give it to them. And we will do the same to you. You guys, I love talking you guys up all the time. So that is what I'm going to be sharing with you guys in the chat here as soon as I get off of here. And I will get this recording out there as well. And I think that's the rest of the training that I have here right now. So if anybody has anything that hi, Randy. Anybody has anything that they want to share, it's open mic right now, and comments or anything, it's all you. And don't be shy. Kathy, I'm shocked you're still here.
Yeah, that was good. So how can we get a copy of that besides the chat?
I am, you know what? If you want, it's a PDF, and okay, I can put it on there as a file, and you can just pull it off and print it.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll go ahead. I'll put it in our Team Visionaries page as well. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I'm I don't want to use that word. I was going to say extricate. I am taking our team. Ruth has already done the same thing months ago. And, the top leaders are taking their teams and making their own, like Tina has done with Team Go Extreme. It's time that we separate ourselves. You guys, you'll still be connected. Don't think I'm not taking anything away, but this is going to get big and we need to start somewhere. And I know other people have started, like the Denmark team started their own page 2 months ago. I didn't even know it till last week when they invited me, and it's really cool. So I'm going to be putting more things together. It will be our APL Go page. That it's not a page, it's not even our playbook, it's the Google Drive that is actually on our website, and everything that we need is in there, and anything else that we've needed will be moved over. We are going to have our own place where we edify people, where we congratulate them for, welcome them in, because you guys, on Team Go Extreme, it's only VIPs and diamonds, and everybody's got to start somewhere, and everybody loves recognition. So I'm starting to kind of make things different there. So, and by the way, Bob, glad you were here, and I understand him having to help Sashi out. So thank you so much for that, Kathy. And we're going to have everything moved into our Team Visionaries Facebook page.
Cool. Thank you. Good night.
So welcome. Good night.
Puppies are in bed already.
Yeah. Randy, glad to see. Yeah. Yeah, she's got to
gotta
go to
get up
work
in
in
3
3
hours.
hours.
2.5.
I can relate. Not today though, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this time working out for you guys? I know it's the first one, and I realize that the first time of a not only a day change, but a time change is different. I mean, we even had to switch our
Fine for
clocks.
me.
Good for you. I think
Yep,
it'll be
fine
good
for
for
me.
Frank too, because he is actually, I think he goes to work at 4. I can't remember, but anyway, I did this so that the eastern side of the United States can start popping on here and not 10 o'clock at night. So you're welcome, Cleet. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop